Everyone has a meaningful story to share. If your story has meaning to you, it's worth sharing. Today, we celebrate the stories of our 8 Regional Caregiver of the Year winners. Let's hear from them now.
I was a patient care tech back in the 90s. I went from that to a school bus driver, did for many years, to running a made-right diner. And we closed that out. And then I thought to myself, I take care of anybody all the time anyways, might as well go back into it. And then I found Right at Home.
Hi, I've always knew I liked helping people ever since I was a child. I have an older brother that's special needs, so I always helped my mom around the house with him. And I just always had a heart for helping people. Like, it makes me feel good, it brings me joy, and I just enjoy helping people. And I knew that was my passion from a little girl.
My dad had got Alzheimer's. I wanted to be able to transfer him safely in his care home, his adult care home, and I wanted to be with him. I found out how helpful I could be to him. I can do this for a lot of people who don't have anyone else to do it. It brings me joy. It fulfills me.
Since I was little, my mom was struggling a lot. Me and my sister, that's the reason why I'm not as presentable as y'all. But my sister is special needs. She has autism, and she's been recently diagnosed with epilepsy. We've been going to the hospital a lot lately, and being a little boy and seeing my parents struggle with her really opened up that feeling that you have to be available to help others. That's what motivated me to be a caregiver.
There was quite a convergence of events in my life that led me to caregiving. When I was young, I did start volunteering, coaching Special Olympics. I was at my best, like many of you, when I'm in the service of others, when I'm taking care of others. I just feel I'm at my best. And I didn't know where that was going to lead me in my life at first. And as soon as I started, I knew this is where I belonged.
I'm Delvon, and I was just looking for a job. No, I'm joking, but what happens is in life, I always wanted to help people. Hands-on. And the client I've been with now, I've been with them for a little over 10 years. And I see the progress. And that's what makes me happy. That's what keeps me going. That is my fulfillment in this field.
25 years ago, I came to this country. I did a lot of work, many jobs. One of my friends asked me, she was like, Gloriosa, why can't you go to school to be a CNA? I believe this is my calling. I don't like my job. I love my job. I love what I do. So this is what God has called me to do.
I was born and grew up in Kalamata, Greece. I grew up, my parents and my sister and my grandparents. So also with lots and lots of love for older people. My love for older people was there and it was growing, and I needed to do something more, to give more.
I was speechless, which is rare, but I was shocked and I cried, and I was so overwhelmed and honored. It was amazing.
I was just overwhelmed. I mean, it was a shock. I was excited. I was crying.
I was shocked, humbled, honored.
It's been overwhelming and wonderful, and it comes at a time that I didn't expect it.
I was a little bit surprised when my team told me that I had been the finalist. I was like, are you sure?
I was humbled and I was extremely appreciative.
I felt like I was dreaming. I couldn't believe it.
Whatever you do it from your heart.
Get to know my client and get interested, meet them where they are.
No one cares how much you know until they know you care.
You have to have a strong heart, strong mind, strong stomach sometimes.
You have to put yourself in their shoes. Always do it with your heart and just put yourself in their situation and do your very best.
The first thing is to love what you're doing. Then you have to have patience.
Going to work, it's like, it's not only our body going to work, our heart goes to work, our hugs, our understandings, our feelings.
The first question I will ask them will be like, is it this your calling?
Love.
Compassion.
Service.
Love.
Joy.
Caring.
Love.
Heartbeat.
My name is Danielle Fuller, and I am a caregiver.
I am Julie Collins, and I am a caregiver.
My name is Delvon Denson, and I'm a caregiver.
My name is Ashley Ekstrom, and I am a caregiver.
My name is Gloria Zanibarikule, and I am a caregiver.
My name is Yota Plamanturas, and I'm a caregiver.
My name is Ellen Butterbaugh, and I'm a caregiver.
My name is Erin Chapato, and I am a caregiver.